eating my beans.
Henry's eating his beans!
Don't be horrid, Henry.
Horrid Henry has always been portrayed as the ultimate nightmare for any parent. But have you ever stopped to wonder why Henry is the way he is? Is Henry truly horrid, or did the people around him make him that way? Watch the video until the end, and I really can't wait to read your comments. Hard flinch. Henry accidentally steps on his aunt's wedding dress. She gets angry, and Henry flinches very hard, like he's been through this before. You don't react like that unless fear is already wired into you.
Best day of my life. Best day of my life. Best day of my life.
First chapter. And in the first Horrid Henry book, the opening chapter is called Horrid Henry's Perfect Day. It's basically a whole day of him doing things right, following the rules, not causing trouble, just to see how different his life could be. And one of the first things we read is how his own parents used to distance themselves away from him. They'd walk behind him on the way to school, pretending he wasn't theirs. Which parent on earth does that? They weren't just embarrassed to be seen with him, they were ashamed to call him their son. Treatment. And one of the clearest proofs of favoritism is how they treated Peter after he lost a random worm that he met less than 10 minutes ago, compared to how they treated Henry after he lost a pet he'd loved for years.
Peter, do you want to come out with me and mark her passing? We could sing a little song and say a few words. Maybe we could put up a little sign too? Yes, we can do that.
You too, Henry.
Huh? Why me?
Come on, Henry. Time for school.
Still can't believe Fang's gone.
I know, Henry, but it's still time for school.
And just 3 hours after Henry loses his hamster, Peter starts talking about choosing the next family pet right in front of him. That is just so wrong.
And it's my turn to choose the family pet. Oh, how exciting!
Parents' evening. And then there's when Henry's parents attend Henry's parents' evening. From the moment they arrive, it's clear they don't want to be associated with him.
Shall we just go home again, pretend we've been in?
We can't do that.
Maybe we can just see Miss Lovely and then go home again?
Come on, let's get it over with.
Evening, Henry's mum and dad. Oh, good evening, Al's dad.
Hello there.
I don't know.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I was just thinking how funny it is that parents are so like their children.
Yes, I was thinking that too.
You're not thinking...
No one could possibly think we're like Henry.
And what's interesting about them saying, no one could possibly think we're like Henry, is that everything bad that usually happens to Henry starts happening to them. They get in accidents, end up in the wrong places, but instead of blaming themselves, they just make excuses about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And when they finally reach the teacher's desk, they realize everyone's staring at them the same way they stare at Henry. Another interesting thing about this episode is how they leave both Peter and Henry with a babysitter, who could not care less what happens to either of them. And when it's time for dinner, it's Henry who's forced to cook the food because Peter refuses to help. And then the clearest proof of favoritism is shown when Henry reads the step-by-step instructions Mum left. He's not asking for special treatment, just to matter as much as his brother.
Peel the potatoes, cook the potatoes, mash the potatoes, peel the carrots, cook the carrots, mash the carrots. Peter likes them mashed. Well, that's not happening. Peel the beans, cook the beans, don't mash the beans. Peter doesn't like his beans mashed. What if I liked my beans mashed? Yeah, not likely.
And what's sweet about this episode is that even though Henry and Peter argue, Henry still feeds his brother. He even goes back to give him seconds because he's not like their parents who just send him to bed without any food after the smallest disagreement.
That's it. We're done for.
What are you talking about, Mum?
Never mind, Henry. Go to your room.
Can I have my questionnaire back?
No, go to your room now, Henry.
What about tea?
You can have tea in the morning. Now go.
I give up.
And now I'll show you what they look like when they turn up for Peter's parents' evening.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
A pleasure, m'lady.
Oh, you. Good evening to you. Oh, hello. Good evening to you too. Let's do this.
With pleasure, m'lady.
And this same episode gives us even more proof. They genuinely don't like being Henry's parents.
Oh dear, I'm getting flashbacks.
It's okay. Just remember, tonight we're Peter's parents, not Henry's.
Yes, of course.
Door closed. Henry comes home after a rough day of school. He walks up to the front door, quiet, deflated. Mum sees him coming, she looks right at him and still closes the door in his face and acts surprised when he knocks. Henry then walks straight upstairs, no shouting, no complaining, just silent and broken.
Henry,
Yes, Mum.
are you all right?
Yes, Mum.
Where are you going?
I have homework.
Homework? Henry?
Yes, Mum.
Are you sure you're all right?
Table manners. And then there's when Henry tries to eat his food normally but still gets told off for bad manners. He doesn't even do anything wrong. Mom just needed a reason to criticize him. No matter how hard he tries, it's never enough.
Henry, sit up properly.
I am sitting up properly.
Oh, so you are. Well, don't slurp your food.
I'm not slurping. I've eaten all my carrots.
Pocket money. And then there's when Henry gets his entire pocket money taken away for the rest of his life. And it's only because his mom couldn't think of another punishment. That's not discipline, that's control.
That's it, Henry. Go to your room. I am sick and tired of you putting your brother down.
Oh, come on, Henry. Peter needs positive energy now, not negative vibes. So think positive.
Positive worm.
Henry, upstairs now.
You already told me to go, remember?
Well, then, no television for a week.
You already told me that too.
And no pocket money for the rest of your life. What?
Supermarket trip. And then there's when Peter asks to go with Dad. No problem. All smiles. Henry tries the same thing and just gets kicked out of the car. Same question, but with a totally different response.
Can I come with you, Dad? I love going to the supermarket.
Of course you can, Peter. Out, Henry!
That's not fair. You're taking Peter. Why can't I come?
Paper aeroplane. And then there's when Henry's mom sees him having too much fun, just playing with paper aeroplanes. She notices and immediately snatches it away from him.
Right, now let's take it all down to the recycling centre.
I knew it was too good to last.
Teased for reading. And then there's when Henry tries reading a book and his whole family immediately start teasing him. He finally does something quiet and even that gets mocked.
Henry, your nose is all black.
Henry's been reading a book.
Ow, that hurts.
Not as much as reading a book must have hurt.
Thanks, Dad.
At this point, it's not even funny anymore. This is straight up child neglect, and now you've seen the proof. Pick any episode. Within 5 minutes, Henry's being starved, blamed, gaslit, or outright neglected. If this was real life, the parents would be arrested. Please don't scroll away. I put months of work into these theory videos, and YouTube hasn't paid me a penny. I love doing this, but I have zero money in my bank, and it's starting to feel impossible to keep going. If you've ever enjoyed even one of my videos, I need you to subscribe to my Patreon right now and help me reach 1,000 patrons. And if you want another Horrid Henry theory, smash that subscribe button. Let's hit 100,000 subs before my birthday on July 30th. Because if this doesn't work, I don't know if there'll be a next video. Without you, this channel won't survive. I need your support now more than ever. I believe in this community, and I believe in you. Thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.
Could you turn that down, Henry? Peter and his friends don't like that kind of music.
So? I don't like them.
Did you know that there are some very rare worms in this park?
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
Henry, why are you so late? We've all been waiting for you.
Who cares?
Welcome to our school, Your Majesty. My name is...
Worm.
Henry, ask me a question, please.
Okay. So, little boy, why are you so smelly? I need a plaster. Ow. Will I live?
Unfortunately.
Will I need to go to hospital?
Yes, if you don't be quiet.
Blah blah blah, blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah, blah blah. School, blah blah blah. Everyone, blah 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 blah. Prize.
Prize? What prize? Uh-oh. What are you doing on the bus?
For the extremely rare wedge-saddled weed worm.
And here we have my weedy little brother who's stopping my workers from weeding my flower bed.